Welcome back to the KEMPIRE Daily YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the uploads. In today's video, let's talk about Potomac, the Real Housewives of Potomac. There's only one more episode before the reunion, and I've heard all kinds of things about the reunion, including that Giselle feels like she was attacked during this reunion. It's going to be interesting to see. But let's talk about this last episode. The last episode, we got a short return of Monique. Monique also released a new song out called Drag Queen. It kind of gives me reminiscence of an Azalea Banks. It's a mix of hip hop and dance music. So it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Candiace also released a remix to a song that she dedicated to her husband during her wedding. It's good because Chucky Thompson reproduced it and made it good. I'm not a big fan of Candiace's voice, but let's focus and talk about this last episode. So we got the little return of Monique. She had lunch with Ashley. Ashley was messy as usual. I actually got a glimpse of season 1 Ashley, where she's just getting herself in messes that she just should not, throwing Karen under the bus, then calling Karen on the phone to talk about, did you say you weren't inviting Monique? I just felt it was a little messy. Like, it didn't have to be like that. But again, these women are producing a reality show. They're all mini producers. It was interesting. I'm wondering if Karen's intention was to have Candiace and Monique come and try to make peace. Is that what she was trying to do? Because apparently she invited Candiace and Monique early to her wig shift event, which was it did seem like a small space, but I don't know what I was expecting from Karen. I'm not sure what the other ladies were expecting from Karen. But anyways, before we get to the party, so we see a couple of different things happening in this episode. You may have seen my previous video where I said I felt like, Potomac didn't have a lot. The last few episodes have been a little bit boring. But these next couple of episodes, I think, will be somewhat interesting. I'm going to leave a little hope out there for them. This last episode, the most interesting part was Karen's wig shift party. But before we get there, of course, we have Ashley and Monique. They reunite. I know a lot of people are talking about Monique holding babies and things like that for her image. No, she's a mother. I think even if you're not a mother, you want to hold a baby and kiss a baby. If a baby's there, you want to hold and kiss the baby, especially if the baby's cute. There are ugly babies out there, but Dean is not one of them. In this episode, we got to see Michael and Ashley meet with Uncle Lump and her mom and talk about their issues. Anytime Michael tries to explain what happened, no one believes him because he's not believable. Even the way he's talking about it, you're just sort of like, you are not a credible witness. You should get off the stand. It's never a likable moment. Michael is not likable. I like Ashley, even despite her messiness, but that relationship, and she's pregnant with another child with him. Robin is house hunting. First of all, the house that they went to go look at, beautiful. It's a beautiful home. 1-point-something million. Don't you owe, I know she's on a payment plan with the IRS, but $90,000, this might not be the right time to be looking for a house on television. Even if you can technically afford it, because this was your debt, not Juan's debt. But then you're saying, oh, before you buy a house, I want the ring. Okay, so why are you going looking at houses then? If you want a ring, put your foot down. Don't give mixed signals of like, I want a ring, but let's go look at a house. But then again, Robin's producing a show. She has nothing else. So let's go look at a house we probably can't afford. And the other really big, first of all, Giselle, as we said before, Giselle has a lot that she's hiding from the cameras, I believe. And that's why she's directing all of her focus on everyone else's storylines. And the only storyline she's feeding us is this supposed relationship with her ex-husband. But seeing Giselle talk to her daughters about their father, it's not like some stuff. I feel like they treated Sherman better than they treat their own dad, Jamal. But apparently these girls know something. All three of them are not feeling this relationship or even hanging out with their dad. They may love their dad separately, but they don't love this combination. And the way Giselle presents it to the audience is that they're very protective of their mother. That's one thing. Like you could tell when children are being protective or when children just don't like someone. And like I said, they may like him as their dad, but they may not like the whole situation together. And I get that. I remember being their age and my parents not being together and me preferring it that way. Just some tea. But and at first when I saw that, I didn't think anything of it. I said, oh, maybe they're just not used to it. This is probably months, probably over a year now. And these girls are like, no, this is not it. No, we don't want to spend the holidays together. No. That's telling to me. That is really telling to me. And the fact that she's not really forcing it on them and saying like, no, this is what it is. I'm guessing that she's also on the fence with this whole Jamal situation, no matter how she's making it seem to us. The only ones being real on this reality show are her children and her dad, the realest of all of them, and Uncle Lump. Karen's wig shift party. First of all, Giselle told her she wasn't coming because I guess she doesn't support Karen. She doesn't support any of Karen's businesses. I'm not sure. I think Giselle just doesn't like Karen. And I think Karen wants to like Giselle, but at the same time, she can't like Giselle either. And her reasoning for not coming was just sort of like, you could have come to this. You really could have. And then Robin is just so like, I've seen a side of Robin this season, and I want to like Robin because sometimes Robin is the one of, she's laid back, she's chill. You need that type of friend in a mix like this. Okay, so the wig party, Robin brings up the drinking issue because Karen apparently drank at Monique's party, but didn't want to. I don't understand why they're clocking her drinking. That part doesn't make sense to me, and I love the fact that Karen is like, "Why are you guys clocking me drinking?" And just because her stomach was upset or allegedly upset or whatever it may be. Maybe she doesn't want to drink around you guys. Maybe she doesn't trust you guys, understandably. But I don't understand why that is such a. Well, first of all, it says to me you guys have nothing else to talk about. The show doesn't have the content that they need. If you guys are focusing on her drinking a glass of milk, the fact that I had a glass of milk at dinner and the fact that you're bringing that up, I would look at you like, why are you looking at what I'm eating or drinking? Mind your business. If I don't want to drink, I don't have to drink. This is coming from someone that doesn't drink. So, and I've had situations where people are like, oh, you should have a drink. No, I'm not telling you not to drink. Leave me alone. Especially she's a grown-ass woman. And Ashley's the one who brought it up. I didn't forget. Ashley's been messy this last episode. Ashley's been so messy bringing that particular situation up that she was lit at Monique's child's birthday party. But the other messy part about it is the business. So people are, they're saying, oh, the wig party, it's not even her wig line. First of all, they made, Robin and them made fun of where they were having the party. Of course, that's the housewives. They throw. It could have been the grandest of halls, and they would have made comments about where it was happening. But the other thing that they were attacking was the fact that it isn't necessarily Karen's. Karen didn't sew the wigs herself or design the wigs herself. I mean, from what we could tell, we don't know the level of Karen's involvement. The same way we didn't know Karen's level of involvement in regards to the perfume. For all we know, they brought some mixtures to her. Pick one. Karen wouldn't be the first housewife or the first celebrity to do something like that. Put their name on something that they like. Oh, you have talent. My face sees millions of viewers. I will put my name on this and we can collaborate. He's her creative. It's a partnership. That makes sense for anyone that's trying to elevate their careers. Don't be mad at her because she's actually has a perfume or has, a wig thing and you have hats. We'll wait. And hats where you threw shade at her. She came for free to do promo for your hat line. And no matter how you were throwing her under the bus in regards to her age, you knew that having the housewives be a part of that is going to bring attention to your brand. Because if you put it out just yourself, just because you're on the show isn't going to bring the amount of people. You knew that you had to have the housewives a part of it in order to bring attention to it. And it couldn't be just Giselle. It couldn't be just, one or two of the housewives. It had to be all of them. And you throwing shade at her age and not including her on it was just to have a storyline, just for you to say something, just for you to be shady, just for you to be a mean girl. I don't get it. I don't understand why. I saw so many comments on social media where people were like, Robin should just be a friend of. She's boring. She doesn't. And the thing is, if I was on a reality show, y'all might think I was boring. But that's why I'm not on a reality show sharing my life. This is my reality show. Those were my quick thoughts in regards to the last episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Karen leaving the party early. I hate when Karen just leaves. First of all, it's her party. That's rude. Second of all, just deal with it. Read them fulfill. You're good at it. You've done it a couple times this season. Read them fulfill and then let them exit the party. Don't you exit the party. Oh, sidebar. Karen in the hot tub. First of all, the wig in the hot tub. Karen looked gorgeous in the hot tub. But Ray getting undressed and then it was, no, I didn't need that. I didn't need that. And then this is the first thought that I had. When they closed the door and she laughs, I thought about what Robin said about her not liking his penis. I thought she was laughing at his penis. Anyways, the next episode looks interesting enough because it is the last episode before the reunion. Let's talk about your favorite moments from the last episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. And if you're excited about the reunion, are you excited about what's happening so far? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these uploads. I'll talk to you tomorrow.